Get on to rock, get up to burn, stand with the pride, ever feel your desire. One day I noticed that my life was broken. It was not me who was controlling this body. Oh, I want to know what's really real to me before it vanishes like a wave. Get on the rock, get up the burn, stand with the pride on me, the ways to make it. You must have heard it. Grasp the truth, hold it high, right feet, that's what is made to start with. You haven't heard it, girl. Don't be afraid to listen to your own heart. Beat the sonic, that's my heartbeat in you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Mid-Atlantic Modeling League week number 3. It's the Chaos Cup. We're in Division B tonight. Tonight, it's going to be Nick Satan's Carny-vores versus Berserker Tempest, Skitter, Twitch, Die, Kislev Circus versus Skaven. Man, it's just Leaping Lizards versus Vermin tonight. I'm joined by Artificial Bunny again tonight. How's it going, man?
Rats. Go, rats. Love this given.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the standings before we look at these two rosters. In Division A, Division A has finished up here in week 3. The Masters of MAML in first place after their win last night. They are undefeated with a record of 3-0-0. They take the top spot. In second place are the Poker Ratmen, coached by you, Artificial Bunny, a Skaven team, a Dirty Vermin team. In third place, in third place, Damaged Dragons, coached by War Horseman, his Lizard team. Lizards eking their way back up to the top. Very reminiscent of last season there with a record of 2-0-1. In fourth is the Highlander with McLeod's Maulers. But tonight it's Division B. In first place, as usual, that's kind of catchy, coached by Sweet Bunny, a Dark Elf team with a record of 2-1-0. In second place is Doug the Minotaur's Dinner Bell Darlings, that's a Dwarven team. In third place is one of tonight's competitors, Berserker Tempest with Skitter, Twitch, Die. He'll be up against the Carny-vores. Nick Satan's team currently in sixth place, looking for the first win in this competition. Really wants to get one tonight. If he doesn't, he's not out of it, but it's going to be a tough uphill climb if he's got to enter week 4 at 0-1-2 or even 0-2-1. First up, let's take a look at the Carny-vores. The Kislev team coming in at a TV of 1050 has 70k in the bank, a full 11-player roster. He has one level up, the number 3 lineman Dumpling. He's leveled up to level 2, picked up the block skill. Not a bad block at all. That kind of turns him into what we'll call a standard blitzer. You can see his
first block.
That's right. First player with an appreciable blocking skill. He got block. The two blitzers, a bit of an oddball in the game of Blood Bowl. They don't have the block skill. Instead, they have jump up and diving tackle. Jump up's a great skill. Diving tackle's fine, I guess. Kislev, defined by their axe. Everybody at level 1 has leap and very long legs. Very long legs gives you a +1 on that leap skill. That means all these linemen, if they're going to leap, you can treat their AV as if it's an AV of 4. The catchers can treat it as an AV of 5. So pretty solid. The catchers also have what's it called? Diving catch. Diving catch. It's going to give them +1 on their catches, and it allows them to catch a ball that lands in any adjacent space to them if it's an inaccurate pass, or if the ball's thrown there or something. 4 rerolls. He's going to be probably burning through all those every single half of the game. 1 cheerleader, 1 coach assistant, 1 fan factor. He's going to be up against Skitter Twitch Die. They're coming in at a TV of 960, but you'll see crucially they're down one of their gutter runners. Normally have 4. They're only going to have 3. He's out with what's he out with? A fractured leg. Let's see. I don't know. It looks fine to me. He's got a fractured leg. He'll be out this game. That's a big hit here for Berserker Tempest. He's going to be down one of his 4 really key positionals here on this roster. He'll have to pick up a lineman. That'll bring his TV up to 1010. That's going to give him 20k in petty cash with 10k in the bank. He can't spend that at all. Nothing's going to happen in the inducement phase. He has a thrower. The thrower has sure hands and pass. He has 2 storm vermin. Those are the Skaven blitzers. They have the block skill. And these gutter runners with this massive MA of 9, massive AG of 4, and the dodge skill just make them a pure nuisance. 1 cheerleader, 1 coach assistant, 2 fan factor, 1 oppo, and 3 rerolls. Artificial Bunny, why don't you tell us how this Skaven team is going to play tonight?
Well, being down 1 gutter runner is probably not going to hurt him too much, and it'll just give him 1 extra strength with that journeyman lineman kicking in the ranks. So I'd say he's in great shape to do a lot of running.
Fair enough. Yeah, this he can run this ball. He can pass this ball. He can do it all here with these players. Being down a gutter runner means he has to swap it in with a lineman. I think for 50k, these linemen aren't too shabby. They've got a decent speed on them. They are fragile, but as you mentioned, crucially, he'll pick up that extra strength. The difference between strength 2 and strength 3 is pretty big, or I should say, the difference between 1 point of strength is pretty big in the game of Blood Bowl. 3 tends to be the average, so 2 is fairly weak. So yeah, he might not be in too bad of a shape here, but that's 1 less gutter runner that Nick has to target tonight. 25% of the work has been done for him. If he can target those other 3 and take them off the pitch, which he can do, right? He's this Kislev Circus team. He is defined by that leap and very long legs. So there's a couple of things with this leap, right? Leap means on offense, he can leap behind a defensive line. On defense, he can leap into an offensive cage. But more importantly, is it leap? No, I think it's very long legs that gives him the +1 on interceptions. Yeah, so that means that the passing game is doubly risky for Berserker Tempest tonight unless he can get a pass off that's free and clear from a possible interceptor. That could be huge for Nick Satan. If he has a decent secondary, he just needs to have 1 player in between a passer and a thrower, and now he intercepts on a 1 or a 2. So I think that's huge, right? I mean, the difference between 1/6 and 1/3 is double. It's pretty good. So we'll see if that affects Berserker Tempest's decision to pass at all. If not, on the running game, Nick Satan, it's very difficult to mark these players or to lock down these players, right? The catchers, of course, could dodge away for free. He could take a AG3 dodge if he wants, but he has that leap skill. He can just leap away and just go wherever he wants. This is a team of acrobats. Really, the name of the game, I think, for Nick Satan is reroll management. He needs to decide when he wants to take these more risky plays. Like a leap's not totally safe. It's a 2/3 chance for him, generally speaking. He doesn't want to be leaping with everyone every single turn. He needs to figure out when it's important, when it's not, when to reroll, when not. If he can do that, he has the strength advantage. I think he could get, and he has the resilience, right? He has AV8. I think he could try to take a bunch of these Skaven off the pitch, and if he can do that, I think he comes out on top. If not, the Skaven team just needs to score when they can, and it's not going to be hard for them to score. Do you think this?
Yeah, and
go ahead.
I was going to say movement 7 with leap is actually pretty quick at getting around the pitch. So Skaven doesn't have that much of a speed advantage over him.
Fair point. Yeah, he's got 4 players with a speed of 7, and then he does have all 4 of those players with leap as well. I'm excited for this matchup. It's so interesting seeing Kislev, or as you mentioned, sometimes it's named Slan. Well, it's Slan anywhere outside of Blood Bowl 2, I should say. very interesting team, very unique team in the hands of a good coach like Nick Satan. I'm very excited to see what they can do. This is his third game, I think, ever with the team. We'll see if he's learned anything in week 1 or 2. No advantage for cheerleaders or coach assistants for either team, but Skitter Twitch Die is going to come in with the fan factor advantage, 2-1. We'll see if that pays off in fame for them or not. Crucially, Nick Satan here doesn't, I don't know if it's that crucial, but he doesn't have an apothecary. So if somebody's taken off the pitch with a casualty, that's it. They're out. They're gone. So we'll see if that works against him or not. He has 7K in the bank. I imagine he's not going to spend that on anything at all. But without further ado, why don't we head on over? Let's see if our coaches are in Discord. They are indeed. What do you say we head on over to Cabal TV and see if this game's underway? Nothing yet. It'll probably start fairly quickly. Nothing's going to happen in the inducement phase. Again, Skitter Twitch Tie-Dye is going to get 20K in petty cash. They have 10K in the bank. 30K gets you nothing on the inducement, or I'm going to call it the inducement chart, but it gives you nothing on the list of inducements. The cheapest is 50K, I believe. And yeah, you can't get anything with 30K. So the inducement phase should go by pretty quickly here, and we'll get this game started. Let's see. Clifey says they do have AV8, which is decent. Having 6-3-8 is probably worth about 50K, as that's what a human lineman costs. So the other skill basically adds 10K to the cost. Fair enough.
Yeah, and with no Rat Ogre, there's no Mighty Blow on that team either. So
that's a good point. Yeah.
Should be okay without that apothecary.
Yeah, Skitter Twitch Die elected not to bring the big guy, the Rat Ogre, not on the roster, and that's a totally fine decision, I think. But that means Nick Satan can breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief. He doesn't have to worry about that Mighty Blow skill.
Or the Frenzy, which can really catch people off guard.
Indeed. The Carny-vores are going to be on offense here to start this game. They, as luck would have it, they got the fame advantage. +1 fame advantage to the Carny-vores. We'll see if it works out for them. They've got the 4 rerolls to Berserker Tempests, or Skitter Twitch Dies. 3. There you can see the Journeyman Lineman number 9 for Skitter Twitch Die. 3-man roster on the line here. I imagine Nick Satan is probably going to try to block them down if he can. SP Beaver asks, is it only the blitzers that have jump up? Yes. Jump up means that you don't have to spend your 3 MA to stand up. You can also take a block when you're... Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Let's get this game started right. KO before the game begins. 1-man player advantage for the Carny-vores.
One gutter down. That's harsh.
Man, oh man. Skitter Twitch Die down to 2 gutter runners before turn 1. Here we go. Nick Satan's going to move a player onto the ball. Beat out 1, 2, 3, 4.
Name already.
Gets a foul on the line. Beat out 1, 2, 3, 4. Asks, are you playing again? Not today. This is not my game. I played yesterday. Ted Freddy says, bad start for the sewer elves. S'mores Dragon cast. Dude. Cliveys, thank you for the bits. Very appropriate. Whew, man. Final block on the line. We'll see if he makes it a blitz or if he brings in an assist on the line. He's going to move a player across the line of scrimmage in the right wide zone. The number 2 lineman, Riddles, is on the opposing 2-yard line. Chuckles is on his own 2-yard line right behind. There is a gap right here that he needs to fill. And that's what he just did. SB Beaver said, I walked away to get game snacks and I feel I missed something. You missed a gutter runner getting KO'd by a rock thrown from the crowd. Move the camera up a little higher so I don't like the super high camera angle because it just looks too gamey. I understand this is a game, but man, those goal uprights just really get in the way. Dead Freddy says, no reason to worry about the ball on the ground, right? Yeah, he's pretty well protected here. Takes a 1-die blitz, gets a push. Still has some movement with the blitzer. He'll probably pull him back. Yes, indeed he does. Oh, I can't deal with this camera angle. Failed the ball pickup. He won't spend the reroll here. Turn 1 now. Back to Skitter Twitch Die. E.1234 says, just think if this was a real life game. I mean, that's what makes this fun. Yeah. Rocks thrown in by the crowd, wizards hidden in the stands.
You might actually watch sports then.
That's right. If this was real life, I would watch. I'd be a sports fan. SP Beaver says you need to get a first-person view. Yeah, that would make me nauseous. Dead Freddy says, yeah, the fan would be identified and arrested and the game would be paused or canceled. Dead Freddy with the facts. It's like, yeah, imagine this was real life. There would be murder charges. A minute, 8 seconds left in turn 1. Skitter Twitch Die. They move their thrower behind the offensive line. Man, there's a big red target on number 5 here, in my opinion. Here's the blitz. He's got the assist on number 3. 2-die blitz. It's going to work out. He's looking for a 9+. Has a couple of spaces movement left with the Storm Vermin. He's going to be trying to apply some pressure to the ball here on the left side. SP Beaver says, in a Blood Bowl match, they pat you down to make sure that you have a rock on you. 2-die block of the line is going to be a push on number 11. 3 players behind the offensive line now for Skitter Twitch Die. They're over in the left wide zone-ish. .42 seconds left to play in turn number 1. They take a mark on the number 2 lineman Riddles over in the right wide zone. A second mark. That's an uphill coming back at the moment. The final gutter runner moves back to play safety. Turn 2 now for the Carny-vores. Clifey is figuring out the strats to tell his puns. Thank you for the bits. Two-die stand-up blitz here against a Storm Vermin. He's going to get a knockdown here. Storm Vermin a little bit more resilient than the other Skaven players. He's going to break armor regardless. Gets a stun. Dead Freddy says this would be so much more fun visually as rats versus frogs. It would be. It would be.
Absolutely.
Are the Slan even in Warhammer lore anymore? Are they just gone?
I have no idea.
Yeah, me neither. Clifey says, could they not get the Slan license or something? I mean, they have the GW license. I think GW just doesn't do Slan anymore. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Dead Freddy says, frogs are just so 90s. Battletoads? Gets the assist for the 2-die on number 1 here. This is going to be a push result. Ditso, the number 4 lineman, is going to push. Will he follow up? He does. He's not lending the assist on the journeyman. "22 seconds remain here for the Carny-vores. Going for the ball pickup. 2+ pickup with the catcher. The catchers have an AG of 4 on this Kislev team.
He had to have been sweating that pickup.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, he'll pull some players back, I think. There's the one. I think he's good here. Turn 2. Back to Skitter, Twitch, Die, Die. What's your opinion on pulling these 3 players across the line of scrimmage over on the left side here?
I think it was a good tactic. Get some pressure going on. Make him sweat that pickup.
Number 5, Thrower. He's going to move and apply some pressure on the right side of this cage. Moves to center pitch. Skaven teams are just so fast. 2-die block.
All popped loose.
Indeed. 2-die block against Floppy the Blitzer. Going to get a push here. He's going to push him to the side here so he can get a second block. This time he'll get the block with the number 6 Storm Vermin. It'll be a 2-die skilled block. Here it is. Gets another push. Decides to take the mark, applying a lot of pressure here. Hank the Ranger says his pumpkin hat will protect him. Here's hoping. You don't want to be the guy with a pumpkin hat and then it doesn't work and then you have to tell everybody how it just didn't work. It's not as fun when you zoom in. Let's just call it a pumpkin hat. The number 8 gutter runner moves behind this cage. Oh man, I just want to murder this player. I just want to murder him. "15 seconds left in turn number 2. Takes another mark, this time with number 3. And now a 1-die block against the number 2 lineman. He's going to push him in toward the cage, and I suppose this means he's following up. Yes, indeed, he is. Turn number 3, back to the Carny-vores. Currently have the ball at their own 4-yard line. They take a mark on the thrower. Blitz. This is the player with block. Got the pal. Didn't even need it. 8+ will break armor. He would love to take the thrower out of this game. Doesn't do it. Frees up center pitch to reposition this ball. Takes 2-die block at the line. Gets a pal on the journeyman. Breaks armor. Most of these Skaven have an AV of 7. That means an 8+ will break armor on a 2d6 roll. Another 2-die. This is not going to work out. He's going to have to re-roll this if he wants the drive to continue, and I think he does. I think he wants to make this ball... Well, he doesn't have to, but I would maybe try to reposition the ball first. Great armor break, yeah. Got another stun here on the line. 2 very, very good stuns for the Carny-vores. I wonder if he's going to take the 2 die here. He is. Sets up for the 2 die on the number 2 lineman over on the left side of the pitch. And that's going to be a turnover. Good trade. He got a stun against the lineman. Clivey says, I sense the ball moving back to center pitch. I think it would have. I think it would have. The number 1 gutter runner moves to the line of scrimmage. He's going to get into this ball game. Takes a mark on number 11. Pumpkin hat number 11. Floppy. 2 die block. Gets the pal number 2. Breaks arm. S'mores Dragon says, wait. The theme of this team is like Russian circus strongmen? It is. It sure is. That's a good stun for Skitter Twitch Die. And Clavius, thank you for the bits. Storm Vermin, the Skaven blitzer, as it were. He's going to move to center pitch. Thrower stands up, but really has nowhere to go. He'll just be marking some players and hope he can stay alive. It's very true. Hank the Ranger says they are more acrobats than strongmen. Yeah, they are defined by their leaping and their very long legs.
That catcher looks pretty ripped, though.
It's true. It's true. He's, I mean, they're pretty strong men, regardless. Blitz still on the table here for Skitter Twitch Die. He's going to take the 2 die blitz on the ball carrier. He's going to get the knockdown here. Where's the ball going to scatter? Oh,
ooh, that's a
no.
good scatter.
Oh, it's going to scatter adjacent to the AG4 gutter runner. He's going in for the ball. Good pickup, good dodge. There it is. There it is. GFI that in 1-0. Skitter Twitch Die is going to take the lead here on defense. Well done. They're just so fast and so agile. Oh, they're so hard to stop. That's why almost any time, not any time, but almost any time I'm given an opportunity to block a gutter runner, I'm going to punch him in the nose. Carny-vores are going to have a second attempt up at offense here in the first half. They have 5 turns remaining. SB Beaver says the sewer elves are way too strong. Yeah, Skaven are pretty good. Skaven are pretty good. There's no denying that. Clavius says, this Kislev team must be strong. The guy with no shirt has the same AV as my knights in full player armor. Here's the kick. Neither team with a kicker. Quick snap. Carny-vores are going to get to move everybody 1 space. Oh, I apologize, Clavius. Punch them in the snout. You are correct, the snout. Tried to use the diving catch skill there. It didn't work out this time.
Doesn't hurt to try.
Doesn't hurt to try. If you don't have to roll dice, that's always preferable. I'm going to try to catch this ball on the quick snap. Didn't work out, but I'll get a second attempt here in just a few minutes. Two die block on the right side of the line. He gets a pal against the number 3 lineman. Breaks armor. Breaks armor with the Eddie Gordo move. Gets a stun. What do you think Nick's game plan is here on offense with 5 turns remaining?
And I'd say just building up a cage kind of mid-pitch and then tossing a couple catchers down. Maybe try and pass it through.
Fair enough. He's playing a very bashy game here. He's got a 2-dive block on the left side of the pitch. Gets a push. Cleifus suggests the game plan should be extreme snout booping. Yeah, I mean, when you're up against a fragile team, getting as many blocks as you can is sort of always the main the main action to take, right? Like you wanna be maximizing your blocks, getting those knockdowns, and making those armor rolls, because AV7 is not a lot.
I'm a little surprised that he's been targeting the Storm Vermin so heavily.
I know. AV8 and they have the block skill. Good pickup by the number 15 catcher, Lucky. I think the Ranger mercifully lowered the GFI failure rate from 900% to a measly 99%. Thank you very much. Loose cage here for the Carny-vores at mid-pitch, while currently on their own 6-yard line. Turn 4, final turn of the first quarter, back to Skitter, Twitch, Die. Both teams with 3 team rerolls remaining. Cleifus says, I keep forgetting the catchers are 7-2-4-7 and not 7-3-3-7. Yeah, catchers are usually weak. They're usually coming in strength of 2. Mark taken on the front right corner of the cage against the number 7 lineman Feathers. Stands up the journeyman. The number 9 journeyman takes a step back into the middle linebacker position. The thrower who knows no fear is going to mark number 3 over in the left wide zone.
I'd imagine that we'll see a blitz on the catcher. Buttons.
Here it is. 2-dive blitz. Gets a push. Doesn't follow up. Has 1 space of movement left with the Storm Vermin. He'll probably get off the sideline. Dead Freddy says catchers are, in my honest opinion, the best Kislev players.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I mean, anytime you show me AG4, I'm going to be like, yeah, good player. Turn 5. Second quarter begins now. Carny-vores, 4 turns to try to get on the board here in the first half. They have a lane open at mid-pitch. We'll see if they capitalize on it or not. 2-dive blitz to start things off with. They're going to get the knockdown on the number 2 lineman. Breaks armor.
Oh, we're gone.
And he is stunned. Lots of stuns. I think Berserker Tempest is totally fine with these stuns. When you're AV7 and you can stay on the pitch, you're like, cool. That's cool. Broken armor on the thrower here. Looking for big yes! Ooh. I mean, oh no, bad for the Skaven.
I'm not surprised that he didn't use the apothecary. He wants to save it for the gutters.
Yeah, fair enough. Got the injury on the thrower. Thrower's off the pitch. He's out for the rest of the game. Oh, where do you think this ball's going to go? Is he going to end up with a marked cage? He is. All right. Clayface, I can't read your messages. You're breaking up for some reason. I can't read it.
It says that block was totally rat.
What? No, what? Couldn't hear you. Artificial buddy, you're breaking up. Number 16 catcher, Buttons. He's going to move down pitch. A number of marks taken here on the right side. He got one mark to get the 2-die block here against the number 4 lineman. He's going to get a knockdown. Doesn't break armor this time. And that'll be it for the Carny-vores. Turn 5, Skitter Twitch die. S'mores Dragon says this news outlet has a distinct anti-rat bias. There's so many rat teams in this competition.
I would say I'm firmly pro-rat.
Climbus, thank you. Thank you for the bits. These Skaven teams scare me. They're terrifying. 2-9 block against front right corner of the cage here. It's going to have to be a push result. He's got a mark on the ball carrier now. Blitz still on the table. Remember, all these kids left play. Wait, here. You don't have to remember. I'll show you. Oh, here we go. 2-9 blitz on the ball carrier. He's going to get another knockdown here. Where's the ball going to scatter? Oh, and he broke armor. Boy, that ball is in the middle of a scrum at the moment.
Yeah, it's going to be a little harder to get it free this time.
SPP asks, what is the third skill on the catcher? The catchers have diving tackle, leap, and very long legs. I'm sorry, diving catch. Yeah, not diving tackle. That's what allowed him to try to catch this when the kickoff was adjacent to his space. It also gives you a +1 on catching an accurate pass.
I'm a little surprised that he hasn't tagged out Buttons to make sure that there's a harder pass to him in case he ends up getting the ball. Oof.
Took the 1-die there.
Those 1-dies.
risky 1-die. Took a 1-die against a skilled player. That's going to be the end of his turn. Yeah, he left Buttons free and clear here. Nick Satan is going to undoubtedly try to make this pick up a little safer and then leap away to a handoff, I imagine?
Yeah. Although, getting it safer might be a little tough. A lot of rats on the ball.
Sure. Yeah, 4 Skaven players currently marking the ball.
Might just have to knock someone onto the ball to get it free.
Might be able to chain them here. You can get the assist here, the block here, and then that's here. Oh no, he had to spend a reroll here. I don't know. I think I would have gone this way.
Basically the Skaven's ball now.
It really does. Oh, double skulls! Oh. No. Took the blitz, had no reroll left, rolled double skulls on the blitz, and that's going to be a turnover. I think if he moved him here, took this block, then took this block here, he had this guy could then go here, or maybe this guy could go here. And then he has the assist on this guy, and then maybe he can do something with his blitz. I think that might have been a better call.
And that ball is all but free now.
Just 1 Kislev player marking the ball. 3 Skaven players marking the ball at the moment. Takes the 1 die, gets the PAL. Can you believe it?
Some lucky dice.
Well, it's free to pick up by the Gutter Runner now. Gutter Runner has an AG of 4. It's going to have to dodge out first. But Gutter Runners, of course, have the dodge skill. Good dodge. Skill worked out, in fact. Hands off to number 8, and number 8 is just going to take off. Number 8's going to stay put. Takes the Dudai block. He's going to get number 1 into position first. This is a good call.
Great play by Berserker in this game.
Yeah, he's been doing putting on a fine show here with this skating team. See the ball carrier move now. What's he going to do with number 3? Maybe nothing. Maybe he just sits there. He's got tackle zones between these players here. These are the only other threatening players. This one's free. I think he just did the math on it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no! He's going to spend the reroll here. Went for the GFIs. Trying to get free. Oh! Ball scatters onto the sideline on the 12-yard line.
He didn't die.
At least he didn't die. As Hank the Ranger and Dead Freddy remind us, never ever GFI. Clavius, thank you for the bits. Very apropos. 2 nice stand-up blitz gets the double pals here on the Storm Vermin. Needs a 9+. Doesn't get it. It frees up a player. He's got to get onto this ball at some point. Takes a mark on number 1. Two-die block at mid-pitch, gets a push. I get another two-die block attempt here with number 1, Snickers. Leroy Snickers. Heir to the Coca-Cola fortune.
I guess Bingo could pick up the ball now.
Yeah, I think the plan is for Bingo to pick up the ball. He's got the movement for it. Oh, he's just going to do it right now. All right. Good pickup. Good pickup. But now what? He doesn't want to be on the sideline.
No, he should just stand right there.
SB Beaver says foul. Foul the Gutter Runner. Who's 1 space back. He's got 1 free play. Oh! Good pass. Oh no, it's intercepted!
Amazing.
Holy moly! Goes for, looks like a long pass. Goes right over the head of the Storm Vermin. And he's going to pick this ball off. What a half. Wow. And now Bingo is almost assuredly gonna pay for his insolence. See if he tries to get the assist for the blitz on with the ball carrier or not. He might just dodge out the ball carrier.
Still pretty risky.
Gotta go for the blitz instead. Spends 1 movement on the blitz. Breaks armor, gets a stun.
Uppercut with the ball.
Indeed. Is he gonna tempt fate again? Nope, it's gonna stand up the Gutter Runner. Good positioning here. He doesn't need to move the gutter runner anywhere. If number 12 wants to do anything, it's going to have to be a blitz. It's a 1 die on the gutter runner currently. And then all he can do is take a mark on the lineman.
Or he could do a blitz jump.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. This is Kislev we're talking about. He can leap over here and take the 1 die on the ball carrier.
Yeah, he could move feathers down for the assist, too.
Turn 8 for the Carny-vores. If they want to score, they're going to have to get this ball in the hands of Buttons somehow. Here's the assist on the blitz. We're going to see the leap blitz here. He's going to get the 2 die. Oh. Thought for sure he'd get another player over here. 1 die blitz was all he needed, though. Got the pal. And breaks armor. Gets a stun. It's not going to matter. He needs to get this ball in the hands of somebody who can throw it. Where's his other catcher?
Dodge out Chuckles to toss it. His other catcher is stunned.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Lefty says, does he have another catcher? He does, but as Artificial Money pointed out, it's lucky he's currently stunned. He's out for the half. Oh, there's the dodge. Oh, good pickup. Oh, now what? Now what? Who do you throw to? Was that dodge worth it? 1-2, 1-2. Still a long pass. Interception attempt. Interception failed. He's going to spend the final reroll here. He's trying to make this a 75% pass. Oh my God, I'm going to have a heart attack. Good pass. Good catch. A dodge to a handoff. There's the dodge. Here's the handoff. It's a good handoff. Oh my goodness, the Carny-vores are going to score. 1-1. What a score by the Carny-vores.
He had to have been sweating there.
Holy moly. Leap, blitz to the long pass, dodge, handoff to the downfield catcher. Buttons is going to score.
Cutter is still laying on the ground.
Flavius, thank you for the bits. He is a catcher. A catcher, Buttons, he is the best around. No, you know what? That was a team effort. Everybody on the team. Everybody that was a part of that play. They're getting dinner tonight. Carny-vores find themselves on defense now. The game is tied 1-1. If they can get this ball back, they can win the ball game. What's player advantage at the moment?
2 up on Carny-vores?
Yeah, Carny-vores have a 2-man player advantage. Can't ask for too much better.
Although that could change after this turn.
It certainly could. I would love to see sweltering heat with a very fast Skitter score. That's what I want.
I'm hoping for some rain.
Oh, rain would be great. 4-man defensive line for the Carny-vores. Here's the kick. Carny-vores without a kicker. Weather's going to stay the same. Ball's going to scatter a space. Decent kick for the Carny-vores. Turn 8 now for Skitter Twitch Die. Hank the Ranger boos that kickoff event.
Guess we'll probably see a pass for some SPP.
Wow, perhaps so. S'mores Dragon says, wait, what? I looked away for a minute. Yeah. Missed a great TD. Takes a mark on the number 12 blitzer to get the 2-die block with the number 2 lineman. Good knockdown, breaks armor. Gets a stun. No more blocks to take for Skitter, Twitch, Die. They still have a blitz, however. The journeyman's just going to run straight forward. He's going to charge Lucky, the number 15 catcher.
Didn't actually need to do that. If he was going to blitz him.
Oh, that journeyman is a loner. He just does whatever he wants. He says, ah! 2-die blitz. Yeah, as Artificial Buddy mentioned here. Number 9 didn't need that assist to get the 2-die there. The catcher only has a strength of 2. Might have been an error. We'll see. Maybe he wanted this positioning. Now he's out of players here. We'll see if Nick Satan takes advantage of the gap or not. He needs to be careful. He doesn't want to get behind this team because this team will just scoot away from him if he's not careful.
This is turn 8, so...
This is turn 8, so it absolutely doesn't matter. Here's the quick pass. Trying to get an SPP on number 10. Nope. Spence the reroll.
Might as well.
Well done. Well done. Gets 1 point on the gutter runner, and that's the end of the half. 1-1 is the score at the half.
What a half it was.
It was great. What a great half it was.
Oh, and that gutter's still laying down.
He is indeed. 2-man player advantage still for the Carny-vores. Skitter, Twitch, Die is going to be on offense again, this time for real. Nick Satan sticks with his same defense here. 4-man line spread wide. Five-man line for Skitter. Yeah, for Skitter, Twitch, Die. I don't know why number 2 would go here. Like, I'm not sure what this is about, unless he just wants to tie these players up. Here's the kick. Quick snap. Skitter, Twitch, Die gets to move everybody 1 space. Oh, wow. Is the journeyman back to receive?
I'd say he probably just wants the journeyman there for coverage.
Fair enough. Decent deep kick here by the Carny-vores. Second quarter begins. Skitter, Twitch, Die on offense. Score is tied 1-1 at the moment. 2-die block on the right side of the line. Gets a knockdown on the number 11 blitzer, Floppy. Two-die block on the center defensive tackle. Gets a pal. And now he'll get the 2-die block here. Or here, that's fine. You take that block again with number 4. Gets the knockdown on the blitzer. Block's taken. Where's the blitz going to be?
Storm Vermin on a catcher, maybe? Catchers are pretty open for some blitzing.
Yeah, he's got a beeline for this number 15 catcher over here. Looks like he's going to take it on the number 7 lineman instead. Gets the pal here on the 2-die. moves the Storm Vermin back across the line of scrimmage after the successful blitz. He'll position his remaining gutter runners. I'm sorry, he'll position his remaining players to get a protective screen while he attempts to pick this ball up. "57 seconds remaining here for Skitter, Twitch, Die in turn number 9. Number 10 is going to play halfback. Looks like number 8's going to go after the ball.
Oh, hey, leveled up.
He did, provided he lives.
Fair enough.
Good pickup. AG4 makes that pickup a 2+. Natural 1s always fail on agility rolls. Natural 6s always succeed. Cliffy says, I feel some of these facts are more empirical than other facts. What are you talking about? It's all true. All of it's true. Dude, I blocked. It's a knockout on number 2.
So rare to just roll a 1 on a d6. I don't know what they're talking about.
Jump up used by the blitzer. It means he didn't need to spend MA to stand up. Didn't matter in this case, but pretty good skill regardless. 2-die blitz coming up on the number 6 Storm Vermin. He breaks armor here. He gets the injury.
Ooh.
I was just about to say, why is he going after the Storm Vermin? But you know what? I'll be quiet now, because that Storm Vermin has a smashed hip. Will the Oppo be spent on this Storm Vermin?
I would imagine so. It's a pretty big injury. No!
Did not. And that's going to be a very expensive reroll. Fair enough. That's a 3-man player advantage now for the Carny-vores. Spent the reroll here on the 1-die block. Who's the number 1 lineman? Snickers. Johan Snickers Jr. Down toward the ball carrier. We'll see if he gets picked off or not. Finch is setting up his defense. He's got 2 players applying pressure in either wide zone. Decent coverage at center pitch. Turn 10 for Skitter, Twitch, Die. Dead Freddy after the injury exclaimed, vaccinated. 2-die block on, I think it's on the catcher. Gets a push. He's thinking about re-rolling it.
So greedy. Oh, good.
Super greedy. Gonna try to set up for the surf here. Blitz spent. We'll see if he gets that surf next turn or not. He's gonna have to deal with this one way or another.
Tough to surf someone who can leap over you.
It's very true. It's very true. When everybody has leap and very long legs, it's hard to get surfed unless you set it up for the same turn. 2-die block on the number 7 lineman gets the POW here. SP Beaver, thank you so very much for the gift sub. I appreciate it very much. It's very kind. Thank you. SP Beaver is the best. Better than all the rest. I don't know the rest of the lyrics to that song.
Close enough.
That song too. Clive, thank you for the bits. 45 seconds remaining in turn number 10 for Skitter Twitch. Die. They're trying to set up their offense, get something going here. They're gonna move. Man, look at all that speed on that gutter runner. That's what MA9 gives you. Takes the one die. Gets the knockdown as well on the line of scrimmage. If we count this out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like you're looking at like this, and then like this, like all of this space. All of this space is where a gutter runner can go. This is disgusting.
Man, with one leap, he could have a 2-die on the ball.
He could. He could indeed. We'll see if Nick Satan sees it. We'll see if he goes for it. Number 5, Chuckles. Chuckles is in possession. In position. He'd come up here and make the leap. Get the 2-die block on the gutter runner. Clive says you could write on the screen and the first time you use it is to scribble about what gutter runners can run. It's not the first time I used it. 2-die blitz. He gets the pow on the gutter runner. Looking to get a favorable scatter here and to break armor, which he does. Great stun. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Ball's going to scatter onto the sideline next to Lucky the catcher.
We'll see how lucky he is.
Not so lucky. Spends a reroll on the 3+ pickup. Good pickup now. Doesn't have a reroll left. Good dodge. He's going to move back, or move down pitch here. He's going to hand off. It looks like he's going to dodge. Dodge away Snickers.
That was a risky handoff.
Oh my goodness, was it? Now he can move. He can move Ditso over. He wants to try to get some tackle zones here. Can't really do it with Ditso. It's a good mark with Dumpling. If you can move Ditso over.
Bingo's got some range on him there too.
Where is Bingo?
He just moved up to
Great.
cover gone.
TFI has to take the mark. Trying to shut down this lane here. Ball in the hand of a lineman. The lineman has a strength of 3. It's going to take 2 players to get the 2-die blitz on this lineman. Clive, thank you very much for the bits. I appreciate it. 2-die block back in no man's land. Breaks armor on Chuckles, the number 5 lineman over in the right wide zone. Clive, I can make so much noise. Yes, you can. And I appreciate it. Oh, tried that dodge. Didn't work out here. It's a 5+ dodge. He's going to spend the reroll.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, very risky dodge. He felt he had to do something to stop this score. Carny-vores is going to walk this ball in. 2-1 is going to be the score here. Oh, actually he might stall.
Yeah. If I were him, I'd probably stall for another
Yeah,
turn
he's
or
got
two.
he's got players in the position to stall with. Maybe take the... All right, or not. I was going to say take the blitz on number 2 and you can pull all 4 back to stall with. Going after the gutter runner. It's going to be a dodge push here. He's going to follow up. He's got to get after number 2 at some point. 2-die block coming up on number 2. Gets a push. Blitz has been spent. He blitzed the number 10 gutter over in the right wide zone. Gets the assist for the 2-die against the journeyman lineman here. 2-die block gets the knockdown. Dead Freddy says, very fun game so far. This game's been a blast. Great KO.
KO.
What is that? What is that? A 4 5-man player advantage? 4. 4-man player advantage for the Carny-vores now. Like he says, can that gutter get to him? Yeah, that gutter can get to him. This guy right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Totally. It's an uphill block, but he can totally do it. It's an uphill block and a whole bunch of dodges, I should say.
It's only 3-2-2-2. Oh yeah, 3-2-2.
Yeah. Well, now he's out. Let's see. Nope, he's still in 2 GFI range.
Yeah, you have to be in a totally other time zone to be out of range of the gutter runner.
You really do. 2-die blitz on the number 3 lineman.
Oof, gonna have to re-roll that.
Indeed, and he does. Gets the knockdown here. Clevy says, you should have moved farther left. I agree. Yeah, but that's okay. Oh, here comes that gutter runner. There he is. There's that mark. Can he make it a little safer? Doesn't look like it. He tried. Tried something anyway. 2-die blitz, I think, on the gutter runner.
Yeah, or just a 2-die block. It's not like he's in.
Yeah, if he can set up some
He has
protection
that much
here.
pressure.
Takes the block on the line of scrimmage first. That scares me a little bit. I'm so risky. When I'm so close to the end zone here, I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. Do I want to roll dice? I don't know.
They really can't want to give the Skaven that much extra time to score back.
It's very true. That's a very, very good point. Giving the Skaven a whole quarter to score, they could very easily tie the ball game up. Oh, he's going to score. He just went for the dodge. Holy moly. All right. 2-1. The Carny-vores are going to take the lead here with a quarter to play. Plenty of time for this Skaven team to score.
And we could see that gutter runner come back.
We could.
Nope. Still out.
He likes it on the ground. He's just hanging out. He says, I don't get beat up when I'm over here. SB Beaver says they have the best celebration dance. They do. I like the halfling one too, where they like eat out of their hat. Weather's going to change to be the same again. Shallow kick here for Skitter Twitch Die. They're going to have to shore up this ball ASAP. 1 reroll remaining for the team. 1 quarter left to play. Starts the turn off with the ball pickup by the number 8 gutter runner. Three-man player advantage currently for the Carny-vores. 11v10 on the, 11v8 on the pitch. What a fun game this has been, man. It's been so fun.
Absolutely.
Like it says, those gutters just seem like they should be done moving, and then they just keep going for another 4 spaces. I know. They're so fast. Gets the
What I
assist.
love about them.
They're very, very good pieces. Got the assist, got the 2 die on the number 12 blitzer. Bingo, got the knockdown as well. But remember, knockdowns are usually pretty good. I mean, yeah, of course you get to roll the armor break, but even if it doesn't work out, you eat up 3 MA against your opponent, but not against this blitzer. This blitzer's not going to have to eat 3 MA to stand back up. He can even take a block from lying on the ground as well. He'd have to roll an AG roll first. There's that jump up. He'd roll an AG plus 2 if he wanted to take the block and not spend the blitz instead. Jump up's a pretty good skill, in my opinion. I wonder how aggressive the Carny-vores are going to get. I imagine not really here. They just want to find an opportunity to leap in on the cage if they can. Otherwise, they don't want to get left behind. They have the player advantage. They really just need to stop the score. Looks like he's trying to set up to do just that. He's got 2 deep in the left wide zone here with 2 columns. Gets the assist for the 2 die on number 2. Gets a POW. There's a 3rd column set up. Very tight columns here. He's got 1 space in between each. Here's the blitz. Blitz on the number 7 Storm Vermin. Gets a POW.
Yeah, the dice are hot tonight.
They are. Oh, Brook Armor got a KO. Well done. I was going to say, I imagine he's not going to follow up, and indeed he did not. He'll move back here, it looks like. Nope, he'll move here. Fair enough. 4-man player advantage for the Carny-vores. Oh, he decides to take a mark on the number 1 lineman in front of the ball carrier instead. Turn 14. 3 turns for Skitter, Twitch, Die to tie this ball game up. 2 die blitz to start off with. Gets a push. Hey, Claffy says, where's my cheer for the ground option? Maybe I should have one. Where do you think Berserker Tebis goes from here? Is he gonna set up in the left wide zone?
Man. I kind of feel like he has to bait Nick to the right and then switch over to the left.
Yeah, I think so. But he's gonna send that ball carrier over in the left wide zone, currently on his own 6-yard line. Carny-vores have the players there to just collapse on the cage. Turn 14 for the Carny-vores. 2 TRRs remaining, 2 team rerolls left. 1 block to take, and of course the blitz.
Definitely can be tough with a Skaven team once you start losing that many players.
For sure. Tough for any team once you start losing that many players. Gets the assist for the 2-die on the number 1 lineman. 2-die got the pal there with the block lineman. Didn't need block. Follows up for sure. Look at this square. Look at this. Berserker Tempest has 2 turns left. He's going to have to end his upcoming turn in scoring position, and this defense has just collapsed, has descended upon this offense.
And he's wishing leap right now.
yeah. He said, "You can leap. We should learn to leap." Hank the Ranger says, "Except elves. Elves just need 3 players to be good."
That is true.
Gets the block. I feel like he needs to move number 11 up here. Just in case. Oh, that's fine. He can move him there too. I was going to say, just in case escaping team got... What? I think this is unnecessary. It's just showing off. Takes a mark on the ball carrier. Yeah, 2-die block on that blitzer. If the blitz comes in against this lineman and it works out, that opens up a lane here. He's not going to take it, though. He's going to take the blitz straight ahead of him, gets the POW. He needs to end this turn in scoring position if he has any hopes of tying this ball game up.
He could do it with that gutter runner.
He could. He might be just... He might be just taking 2 dodges.
Through.
Yeah.
And then if he doesn't get, like, tagged out, or not tagged out, but knocked down, he does have that possibility.
We'll see if it works out for him here. SP Beaver says, wouldn't it be 3 dodges? It would be 2 dodges. There's 1, there's 2, and it worked out. Buddy GFI'd!
Always GFI. I mean, never GFI.
Spends his final reroll on the GFI. Ah, I don't know if he's going to survive. We'll see if this gutter can get into a good defensive position. I'm sorry, you're right. It is 3 dodges. It's 2 negative dodges, then a positive dodge. Got the gutter runner into a good position here.
I'm surprised he didn't go 1 closer to the edge there.
Turn 15 for the Carny-vores. Got a mark with the catcher. Who's he going to take the block with? I don't think the mark's required.
Free up the blitzer, maybe?
Dodge. 2-die blitz. Gets the POW! He'll push him to the sideline. Where's the ball going to scatter? Scatters 1 space forward. It is not safe for the Carny-vores there right now. I don't think he wants to try to pick it up. But I do think he wants to try to protect it.
He is likely to...
Spends his final reroll to get a second player on the ball. Oh my god, my heart's gonna stop. Number 1, Snickers. Jackson Snickers, heir to the Nike kingdom. Kingdom? Kingdom. Finally fails at dodge here. We'll see if his positioning works out. Oh boy. Final turn of this ball game. Well, final turn for Skitter Twitch Die, that is. Can they get on the ball? Can they get on the board and tie this game up?
They just need to push onto the ball. Always push onto the ball.
They've got 2 options here. This Gutter Runner, I think, has enough movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1
Yep.
GFI. No,
They
I'm
both
sorry,
do.
not a GFI. It's totally clear. Oh, that's gonna be the ball game. Went for the 50-50 pickup there. Didn't work out. Didn't have the re-roll.
What a game.
What a game indeed. Turn 16. Carny-vores are going to win it 2-1. Nothing left to do but take blocks and give the old GG foul. SB Beaver said, "This does a Skitter runner have enough movement? Did you even need to ask that?" Clivey said, "Is there nobody on Nick's team in scoring position?" No, I don't think so. Oh my goodness, the blitzer can get that. He's got jump up. He's got jump up. The blitzer can get into the end zone.
A long pass, though.
Yeah, I imagine it'd be yeah, yes. He'd have to get in range. So if he got here, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. He'd have to get to the line of scrimmage to pass it. Gets a surf. That was on the gutter, yeah?
Yep.
Well done. Didn't get much out of it.
Think he'll foul the other gutter?
I would. I would. I think at this point, I might try for this score. There's the ball pick. Well, it's not going to work out. That was a 2+ pickup. Come on, man.
They
The
kept
final
trying
for
to
this-
kept trying to pass it to the gutter runner.
He really wanted that gutter runner to score.
Oh, and the injured Storm Vermin got the MVP.
Oh man, final for this one's going to be 2-1. Carny-vores going to take it. Lucky the catcher. He was the MVP, and I agree. Unfortunately for Skitter Twitch Die, the number 6 Storm Vermin, he is going to be the MVP. That might end up as some lost SPP. I don't know if we want to keep this Storm Vermin on the roster or not. We'll see if he does in week 4, well, week 5 probably. Not a lot of ball possession for either team here. Great game for the ground tonight. You can see the blocks taken. Look at lots and lots of blocks taken in this game. SPP for the night. Skitter Twitch Die is going to walk away with 11. The Carny-vores are going to walk away with 16. Not a bad pickup for either team, really. Oh my goodness! What a thrilling game! I can't believe it. Wasn't it? It was so much fun. All right, let's take a look at the schedule before we leave for the evening. Final game up in week number 3. There's 2 games left, but only one is going to be streamed. That will be tomorrow night, Monday, January 23rd at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's UTC -5. That's going to be the Themyscira Tervagants versus the Dinner Bell Darlings. Merrick versus Doug, the Minotaur Amazons versus Dwarves. Another fun matchup that's going to be dodgy Amazons versus Dwarves, right? Thick-skulled Dwarves. Very
I feel
slow.
bad for those Amazons. Tackle.
I think this is probably Amazon's worst matchup is up against Dwarves. All the Dwarves with tackle, negating the one thing that the Amazons have. But we'll see. Both are good coaches. Merrick's a good coach. Doug the Minotaur is a good coach. So anything could happen. And that'll be the last game we stream for week 3. When week 4 gets scheduled, you'll be able to check it out and get alerted to the schedules on our website at www.maml.club, here on Twitch, or on our social media pages on Twitter, Mastodon, and Facebook. You can listen to our podcast, Mommy Talk. You can listen to our podcast, Mommy Talk, also sometimes called Mammal Talk, and watch previous games on our YouTube channel. Play Blood Bowl. What a fun game. Where else can you see circus acrobats take on a whole team of rat vermin in a game of football? You can play Blood Bowl via Blood Bowl 2.
New York?
But you can play Blood Bowl via Blood Bowl 2 on Steam. That's the way we play here, or soon to be on Blood Bowl 3, and in tabletop form at your friendly local game store. Until tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. EST, enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody.
I'm not